Any other broke people here? Any broke people here? Yeah? And the cheap seats up at the top? I got it. By the way, this is the earliest late show I've ever done in my whole life. I've never done an early. Usually they're like 11:30, and here it's like right after dinner. It's, tomorrow's early show is during breakfast, and the late show is at 1 p.m. We like to get out. We like to go home. Yeah, I'm broke. Anybody else here have less money than when they were 11? Anyone else? You ever get your credit card declined at a parking meter? Has that happened to anyone here? And you call up Amex like, I need to increase my spending limit by $1.50 right now. They're like, we don't think you can pay it back. This happened to me the other day. You ever go to the ATM, look at your balance, and it's so low that you just start laughing out loud? Like, I went to the ATM the other day, I was just like, $7. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I actually turned to the guy behind me, I was like, hey bud, do you want my PIN number? It doesn't make any difference either way. You can't even get that money out. It's like a slot machine. I've never done that joke and turned around and seen like this like demented greenhouse behind me. Never in my life. It's beautiful, but I feel like Mr. McGregor's gonna come out with one of these things at any moment. And they have the curtain, Do you think if I move this the whole way that the band from Chuck E. Cheese will come out and start playing? They're actually headlining the show. It's good to be here, guys. Hey, you guys, anybody here ever book a hotel so low budget that Visa calls to see if you've been kidnapped? I just booked a hotel online. I wasn't even done with the reservation, and Visa called. They're like, Mr. Cobb, say yes if you're safe. It was a Super 8. I was booking a Super 8 in like Florida, and I like Super 8. I like they're everywhere. I like it because they're everywhere, and yet they don't have a commercial. You'll never see a commercial for Super. They can't even afford a slogan. They do not have a slogan. They can't afford it like Motel 6, as we're gonna leave the line out for you. If Super 8 had a slogan, it'd be, hey, you may have to poop in the dark. It is pitch black in there. You can bring an iPhone, but I don't think we have any electricity or anything. What I'm trying to say is you never want to stay in a hotel where they're surprised that you came there. You never want to stay in that hotel. You could go to a Super 8 with a reservation and they're like, oh, you're actually here. We weren't expecting anybody. I hope you brought your own towel. Follow me, but stay low. You ever go to a hotel and they give you a room number that's a single digit and you just feel weird about the whole thing? Like most hotels, they're like, oh, you're in 1820, elevator's down the hall. You're like, all right. Super 8's like, okay, you're in 2 with Dave. He's been waiting a long time for you. So if you could just hurry it along, I would really appreciate it. Show confidence. It smells fear.
Subscribe to Dry Bar Comedy for even more of the world's largest collection of clean comedy.